I know people are going to expect me to do this kind of live, but what I want is for you to experience the trailer before I even mention it, so no talking over it or anything else. So let's just jump straight into this and we'll talk about it after you've seen the whole trailer. So massive spoiler warning, because this video is going to be nothing more than one giant spoiler if you are not ready for the new war. I mean, what the hell was half of that? That was the new trailer for the new war that launches on all platforms December the 15th. That is around when I was expecting it to come. That also kind of ruined the video that I had planned for tomorrow because I was taking a guess, and yeah, who cares? It's coming everywhere. Of course, that doesn't mean you have to wait until then. There are things you can do to prepare in the meantime, but we have a final deadline of when it is coming, which is great. But going through the trailer, this is the sentient, I'm going to call it a mothership. I have no idea what they called it. I haven't watched the dev stream yet. I avoided the dev stream till this happened, so there was no spoilers for me from that side of things, which is kind of the wrong way to do it. At the same time, they may have started the dev stream with this. As I say, don't know, but that is kind of the mothership, and I'm hoping to make that a node that we will be able to play on, because it is massive. And then they're going to, you can actually see the sentient face now. I don't know whether that's something that they've allowed you to see before, and you're kind of playing as the operator on the ship. You've seen all of this at this point. It's not spoilers. And then, well, we all know what that is and who that is. So this was expected. It still has the lotus symbol all over her. The flashback part of things, I didn't expect though, because it flashbacks to a previous quest. Again, you have to have done it to get to this quest anyway, so it's the second dream. That will be after you've kind of taken out Hun Hao and then you kind of skip to other places, which is great. And I love the choice of frames that they actually used for this. And it stopped again. The mouth moves, the bottom half of the Lotus's face there moved separately to the rest of the helmet. It's just done it again, ever so slightly. It's supposed to, it's kind of wonky, but I noticed that the first time through. But great choice in frames here, because Nova is one of the frames that hasn't been in the cinematic sequences that much, and wow. I'm sorry, that is quite violent. That is actually very violent, but I loved this animation. The actual quality of it. I mean, yeah. I wish the in-game footage was like that. This game would look absolutely amazing. And I've said for ages, I love the Boltor because it will do exactly that. Not just that, and I paused it at just the perfect second here. You can actually see the dart being shot out of the Boltor. They went to that level for this new cinematic sequence, the new trailer, I should say, it's a trailer, that you can actually see the dart flying through the air before it goes into the Grineer, pinning him to, that's a hell of a shot by Rhino as well, hitting that one circle. But I love the Boltor for that one feature, and I say that time and time again. And then, yeah, I honestly expected this to be a dodge, not straight to the frame. The frame is, there's bits of Warframe. The Warframe has been destroyed at that point. But at the same time, there's no bits of Warframe anywhere. Nova just ceased to exist and you just warped into your operator. Kind of not how it works. Like at all. But, that was a great cinematic sequence. Hi? What? And how? And why? Was that just the Lotus without the helmet on? I mean, it does look like that is the Lotus without the helmet on. Because it is kind of what the Lotus wears, but without the helmet on. Which is something up until this point we have never, ever seen in this game. Because the Lotus has always got her helmet on. And this kind of puts them, I mean, is that the personal quarters on the landing craft or not? Because the shelves are on the right, the shelves are on the left, but we don't have a bed in the middle. But the window is almost correct. I'm going to go with no, for a handful of different reasons. The window's not tall enough, it's not wide enough, and there is actually something missing from the left side that you kind of can't notice that well, even as it comes out. It's not, so I'm not sure what ship this is, but that's not your personal quarters. But actually seeing the Lotus kind of without the helmet, if that is in fact who it is, was kind of unexpected. But what has been expected throughout this entire run-up to the new war is we are going to have to at some point face off against the Lotus. It is still yet to be seen. Are you going to be given a choice? Surrender? Flee? Kind of thing? Where you don't take out the Lotus? Or, well, there is another name, but for those who haven't done that quest, I'm not going to say it for those who have already ran to the comment section about that, still referring to it as the Lotus because she is the Lotus. Kind of. Not in that form she's not, but yeah, we're not touching on not her for the slightest. But are they going to give us an option to run away? Leave her be? Let her survive? Or are we going to have no option whatsoever because what this leads up to? Well, you've already seen it at this point, so there's no point pausing it. Death of the Lotus. But by far my favourite of all of this isn't what is coming. We pretty much at this point know what is going to be coming in the quest, and we can take guesses as to what is going to be covered about that in the quest. But the trailer itself was that right there, jumping into Nova, and then Nova opening the wormhole, jumping through, and you'll see what was missing there. Nova jumps through the wormhole, and Do you see what is missing here? If you have ever played as a Nova, Nova can jump into the portal, not sideways though. That is a lovely function I would love to see made into one of her maybe jump and roll, and what she does is that maneuver. They have brought stuff from cinematic sequences before, from trailers, into the actual game. Mag never used to be able to catch bullets before. Can now. Wow, I really hope I got that one right, but I'm not going to correct myself. But then it just... boop, still not there. It's still not there. There is no trail from the entrance to the wormhole to the exit of the wormhole. She just appears out of nowhere in a bright white light, still going sideways. And I mean, from there on, just the way that she is using the dual wielding weapons is, oh, it's just so nice. This whole battle sequence was amazing, down to Rhino jumping in, then Excalibur using the scanner absolutely everywhere, and then Rhino with the Boltor nailing the grenade to the wall. I mean, it's literally everything Warframe. That little sequence right there, oh well, up until that point, my favourite part of this trailer, hands down, because Rhino using that weapon is, it's not really canon, if you want to call it that. I'm gonna get wrong for using that word, but still, it worked so well. And the graphics that are in this trailer are amazing. But if you haven't already figured it out, this Tenno is the one from the sequence, the video from the beginning of the game. The new trailer, or well, the new opening cinematic to Warframe is this Tenno. Hence, they have concentrated on this Tenno, and everything related to everything about it is the same character. Which was also a nice touch, because at first I did turn around and think to myself, why? Why have they chose this particular character? And then I remembered it's the person from the original trailer, just in the new trailer. But damn, look at all of the sentient. Think of how hard it is to take the sentient out and how easy they made it look. And then pay attention to how many sentient are floating around here. There is no chance in hell you would be able to take all of them out. I want to say depending on if they were level 10, yeah. What I would love to see at one point during this entire quest would be that right there. I want to go operator only on one-hit kills, endless sentient horde. That would be amazing. You can just sit there and just keep taking out the sentient over and over and over again until you complete whatever you are there to do. That would be amazing. That's why I'm saying one-hit sentients. You blast them with the operator and they just go down, because that, if you have ever taken on the sentient before, you know damn well there is pretty much zero survivability there, and we do not even know what the Lotus's abilities are yet. But it's the expression on her face there. If you look at the eyes, there's something there that we can read way too much into, but it also looked like, well, Lotus was taken out. Find out December the 15th on PC. I love the fact it says PC, Steam, Epic Games Store. Kind of all the same combination of things, because that's all on PC. PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X, S, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch. Let's go a little bit overkill. Xbox One S, Xbox One X, PlayStation 4 Pro. Yeah, I don't know why it doesn't just say PlayStation and Xbox. Would have made it a lot cleaner under that bar, because at the minute there is way too many consoles that this is supported on, but it will be coming everywhere, and the hype for this went from high to much higher, because seeing that they are answering what will happen to the Lotus in this quest, oh yes, now I want to play this more than ever before. But we've gone on way too long about this, so we'll leave this off here. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.